Hey hey! Welcome back to another video of Twoucan Creations. I'm Feathery One.
And I am Tamori.
And together we believe that
the two of us can
draw a perfect circle.
So for today's video, we will be returning to our roots and we're going to follow some drawing tutorials from these manga drawing books. So these are all mine actually. I bought my first manga book when I was 12. A long time ago. And I collected a whole bunch of them, and most of these are from Christopher Hart, which are very famous books around the world for anyone who started drawing manga back in the 2000s, 2010s. So yeah, today we're actually going to follow some of these tutorials and have a look at these books again, because it's been a while since I bought these. Do they stand up to the test of time?
We for sure noticed that, first of all, I never actually read what was in the books, I just looked at the pictures.
Same.
But while doing research for this video, we were dabbling into some of the text in there, and we have to say that some of these takes that are in there are quite... let's just call them outdated.
As Tyra Banks would say, it was before 2020 was a different time.
Yeah, so let's just hope that Christopher Hart had a change of heart in these 20 years.
Christopher Hart. Yeah, it's really interesting. These books are published by Christopher Hart, but the art inside is mostly drawn by other artists. As you can see here, there's barely any Christopher Hart art inside them. Actually, these pages are drawn by him. But these are made by someone else. They're all made by different people. And, you know, as a child, obsessed. Like, we all know where my obsession with magical girls came from. This book was the thing that really got me into drawing manga. But yeah, today we're going to try to draw some of these tutorials. And we're going to see how well these tutorials actually hold up. Like, are they actually genuinely helpful to start drawing? Or is it a lot of arbitrary rules that don't actually make the process a whole lot easier? But we'll be looking at these three books, which are, sorry, they're all in Dutch, but we will be translating. Magical Manga Girls.
Magische manga meiden.
Drawing Manga Girls.
Manga meiden tekenen.
And Manga Shoujo.
Manga Shoujo.
Fullmetal Alchemist.
So we'll be diving into these. We bookmarked some of the tutorials. And I really want to start with this one.
We're going to start with a Christopher Hart tutorial, because, you know, he wrote these books. So let's see if he knows what's up. Okay, so for our first tutorial, like we said, we're going to follow a Christopher Hart tutorial. This is the schoolgirl. And there's some introduction about what character type this is. And there is some quote-unquote helpful hints written next to the tutorial. So this one says there is more of a forehead than a jaw. This one is talking about the eye line. And the eye line is lower for younger characters. And the chin comes down to a point. Also, thick eyelids.
Those aren't eyelids.
Like, I think these are eyelashes.
To spoil the tutorial a bit, the eyelids, there are some design choices, to say the least.
Anyway, we will be following the tutorial to a T.
So we have to draw a perfect circle, as
yes.
you can see. Perfect line, so we got
we have our rulers, we're ready. We will be drawing on your typical printer paper and with a pencil, because
that's how you used to do it.
That's how you start out, and that's how it's supposed to be. I think I'm not gonna make it too big, because when you look later in the tutorial, there's gonna be so much hair added.
Yeah, true. Okay, perfect circle.
Oh, right.
Okay, I drew too big. But it is a circle!
I'm using a more, a darker pencil this time, a 6B pencil, and it's already smudging really... oh god. It's already smudging really bad. Can I lend your eraser?
Yeah, here.
Thanks.
I was using the eraser, actually.
Well, good enough. This is gonna smudge so bad.
Which makes it even more how it used to be.
That's true. That is so true. Okay, I have a circle, so now I'm going to draw the chin.
Oh my god, the perfect.
Okay, step one done. Oh, Feathery, that is not gonna fit. Oh no. Oh no! Hey,
just like the good old days!
That's also a part of the process! But your body's not gonna fit.
Also, there's a body?
Yeah, we just looked at it! Remember, there's like a whole torso? Oh. Just like the old days, you restart on the back.
Save paper, don't throw them away, just draw on the back.
I feel like as a child, these guidelines really made me focus so much on getting something perfectly symmetrical.
Yeah.
Even though it's a guideline, it's not like...
a guideline?
guideline. Doesn't have to be perfect. You're not following the tutorial. Look, you have the same amount of jaw and forehead, but it says there's a lot more forehead than jaw.
We have to follow
rules. We have to follow the tutorial. That's the whole point. Also notice how some of the lines, like some of the lines here are now erased. That's very important.
Like,
sorry.
I know you should have some space, like show don't tell, but they're not showing anything or telling anything.
Like, just put this line here. It will be fine.
Like draw 3 circles. Now draw the rest of the horse.
To be fair, this is not the first tutorial in the book. Usually in the first tutorial they explain like what those lines are. But it's still kind of funny to me. Why are you looking at how I drew it?
Thick eyelids, because yours makes more sense than the tutorial itself.
This is so funny. I'm really following the tutorial. I feel like you're struggling with following the tutorial because you're so not used to...
I'm not good at following guidelines, okay? I just go around and find out.
Yeah, I nailed the eyes this time. Like, the fact that the one on the right is slightly more outgoing.
Oh, right, it is!
Let me grab it again. Look, this eye is kind of going off the head,
grid.
You know, it's off the grid. Christopher Hart, if you're watching this, we know you have probably changed as a person. We're sorry for kind of roasting
Thank you
this
for
tutorial.
opening our eyes when we
Thank
were
you for
in
bringing
elementary
manga
school.
to I don't know if it also came out in America, but to Europe. It changed me as a 12-year-old.
Oh no, the head is too small for the bangs.
Oh, I drew less bangs.
Okay.
Yeah, I just did whatever.
I drew grown up.
Yeah, you drew a grown because your eye line is not low, and therefore this is not a young child.
The jaw, there's too much jaw.
Not enough forehead.
Not enough forehead.
Okay, so for our next 3 steps, once again, there's not much instructions. This one says thin neck. This one says long locks of hair fall in front of the ears. And this one has nothing. But it does have some color ideas. And whoever colored this forgot to color the hair in the back. And also for some reason made the front bangs a different color for these. Might be on purpose.
Bangs?
the front locks of hair, whatever. Okay, now we add a thick layer of hair. And more neck.
Oh wait, the don't forget the line goes into the hair.
Oh, you're right. It gets extended. Oh my god, my hair is absolutely not symmetrical.
What if we just fold it and like, you know,
trace it? Huh? Oh, the circle. Wait, when did the circle part of the circle disappear?
Oh right, yeah.
I need to erase the circle.
Please do know that we have to insert our own knowledge into this by erasing it, but wait.
No, we don't. We are 12 and we're following a tutorial for the first time. You know what? I'm proud. It looks exactly the same.
Oh my god, you're right. Mine is the older version because she doesn't have...
Yours is an 80s vibe!
Yeah, but...
The 80s manga, yours is cute. Mine
doesn't have enough forehead though to be cute. She needs more forehead.
Okay, next part. There's a body. I do not have space for a body, so I'll just draw whichever space I have.
She also has the
neck thing, and then a circle here.
The perfect circle.
Oh right. Oh shit. No.
We need one of those. What are they called in English? Bosses.
I don't know.
Those ones.
Circle maker.
Circle maker. They go like with a needle point and a. She doesn't fit on the paper. A classic, honestly.
That is a classic.
Ah yes, sticks. Oh, look at the sharp. What's it called? Arm ankle.
Elbow.
It's
got some really strong ankles.
Arm ankles. Wait, wouldn't that be wrists? Arm knees.
Okay, long locks that cover everything you just drew. Don't worry about it. But this one's coming from behind the ear instead of in front. Okay.
I wonder, in his research, what did he look up? Like, did he just look up, like, the first search on the internet or something?
Don't forget, this is the 2000s, so I can imagine that if you didn't actually, like, live in Japan, having access to, you know, manga and anime was so much harder back then. Like, you did not really... I mean, the internet was up and coming, but it wasn't as common as it is right now. You know, like you had to watch anime in 3 parts on YouTube. And hope that none of the parts were missing if you wanted to see the full episode. Okay, we had to tape the book because it didn't want to stay put. So we are going to draw the last part now. There's suddenly a flower and a bunch of details. So
highlights.
We're gonna have to erase everything we just made. And I feel like this is inked versus this looks more. I mean, it's probably. I don't know, actually. I'm wondering, should we also grab our inks and ink it? So we can more easily erase, or should we keep it in pencil?
Did you used to do that as a child? Because I did not.
That's true, I did not touch a fine liner until I was like 15.
We're going very our childhood. We don't have anything except for like the school pencils and printer paper.
How does this work?
He changed the highlight.
Huh? Oh, he did! I mean, to be fair, he redrew all of the steps.
Yes.
I don't understand. Why would you redraw every single step?
It's not the picture!
If you're like, this is how it's supposed to be done. Then that's not how you do it, if you're redrawing the steps.
Like, I get free
Am I crazy?
Free for interpretation, but bro, you're talking to like 8-year-olds.
I will draw every single step and every single line and then try to erase it again. Sorry for all the shaking, by the way, just earthquake. Do you also want your drawing up on the fridge once we're done?
We don't even have a fridge like that. The full on.
Well, I am now part of the OG gang.
I was like in elementary when I first got my book from my mom, and it all went downhill from there. No, but I was obsessed. I would take it with me to school and everything.
I actually bought the Manga Shoujo book first, but at that time I already had my own very distinct drawing style, which was based on the Harvest Moon box art. So technically I was drawing manga. Well, not technically. It was inspired by manga, but I made it my own very interesting style. So yeah, the Manga Shoujo book just basically gave me a lot of inspiration, but I didn't really draw much manga itself. And then when I got the Magical Girls, that's when for me it all went wrong.
He really changed the whole drawing because the irises are also now a bit more cylinder. I want to fill them in like how I want to draw them, but like...
No, we have to follow the tutorial!
We have to follow the tutorial, just like when we did back then. Like, step by step, and everything else is wrong. Alright, the highlights. I drew the eyebrows too low. Oh no. She really is, like, older. This is her when she was in, like, middle school, and this is when she got a job. And here are finished drawings from the first tutorial, and...
We did great, we're awesome.
Younger me would be proud.
Honestly. Oh, same. Yeah. Same. Younger me would be like, Mom, look what I drew. So, Federi, how did you feel about this tutorial? Was it easy to follow?
So I basically did the same as what I did when I was a child, which was just look at the pictures and hope for the best.
Yeah, I feel like it was easy to follow, as in every step, not too many things were added, but I felt like some explanation was missing. And I'm gonna be honest, in general, I don't think this is a very good tutorial because it's not a solid drawing. Like, I'm going to be a little mean here for a second. By no means do I think this is a bad drawing, but I don't think this is a drawing that should teach others how to draw, if that makes sense. Even if it's simplified, some of it just doesn't make sense. Like, this color, it does not make sense, for example. And, like, the head is gigantic. Even if it's anime, the head is gigantic. I would rate this tutorial, I think, like a 6 out of 10.
If you're
not bad, but
if you're a child, it's going to be difficult. If you're an adult, it's going to be difficult, but you might understand a bit more what's going on.
Yeah, like, for a child, it might be a good tutorial because it's so simplified, but in the long term, this tutorial is not going to help you, while some of the other artists in this book have really good tutorials. Do you want to do another tutorial?
Yes, I want to do our favorite.
Yes, that, in our opinion, is a much better tutorial, and I really look forward to drawing it.
Let's do it.
Go. Alright, it's time for our next manga drawing book. This is Magical Manga Girls, which was my personal favorite.
And mine.
Our personal favorite. So this one features a ton of beautiful art, including art from the author of Wedding Peach, which is an actual manga and anime, Naoya Yazawa. And I was absolutely obsessed with not just their art, but all of the art in this book. So good, so good. Famous tutorial. Probably everyone has drawn it at some point. Yeah,
I was obsessed with like the gems. Like
it's so
I
so
love
cute.
it.
I love this art. There's a lot of really good artists in this book, and I think it's actually genuinely a really good starter book. Stuff on anatomy and everything. But today we will be drawing this tutorial, and funny enough, I actually still have my original. I still have my drawings from when I first tried drawing manga. So here is my block book. From when I was 12, so today we will have to beat this drawing. Do you think I can do it?
I mean, she does have a bit more forehead than the chin, so
she's very young.
Yeah, she's very young.
Yes, so I've had 18 years to practice since I drew this, and I'm very curious to see if I can do better. I will have you
actually create something that looks like this.
And understand what is what. But yeah, here's some of the other masterpieces. Honestly, by this one, I feel like I was starting to get the hang of it a little. Like, reminder, I was 12. It's not great, but it's not good. So yeah, here's some more of the drawings that I all copied from this book. And then at some point I was like, I don't need tutorials anymore. I'm gonna design my own thing, which didn't always go very well. But I had fun. This is fun. This is when I really fell in love with drawing manga.
I feel like the microphone is just picking up.
Oh, my bad.
From
Sorry.
flipping the pages.
Page flipping ASMR. But yes, today we will beat 12-year-old me. Do you think we can do it?
Beat a 12-year-old?
In a fist fight? I think we can. Let's get started.
We believe that the two of us can beat a 12-year-old.
So before we start, actually, we still have to take a look at this tutorial. It's once again in Dutch, but this one says magical faces. And here it says front face. So for the first one, it just says middle line.
It's a line in the middle.
Yes, and the head exists of a simple egg shape. So, egg. Then here it says the headband always points downwards. Sure. Draw a pointy chin. Once again, we have the small neck. And eyes and nose are at the same height. They're clearly not, but okay. Here it says the eyelids go upwards. And here it says, add a minuscule shadow to the nose. And that's it. Okay, so we have completed our first step.
Oh wait, no, I don't have a neck!
Oh right, we have
neck.
almost completed our first step. So for our next step, we have to draw the eyes and
the hair, the mouth, everything.
Thing that there's going to be hair, and then really shape the face. So yeah, let's give that a try. Oh wait, there's more lines. I forgot. There are more lines now. I have to draw more lines.
Oh right.
I have no idea what they're for. They do not explain what these lines do. They also do not coincide with anything, but we have to draw more lines.
I'm so confused with
very
all
important.
these lines.
Super important.
It also doesn't help that they keep changing, like the placement of things. Like if I have the lines, then why am I supposed to change the placement of the ears and everything? Oh right, the line. I forgot the line. Where am I supposed should I make squares from it?
I have no clue. They do not explain.
Okay, and then there is one for the tiara, but it's above the tiara, and
it makes no sense. The only thing I can think of is kind of like a grid, and then you can just see like, oh, this thing crosses
it's on the
there.
same height and everything, but like
there is no rhyme or reason behind why you put a line somewhere.
Like I get it for
Zero.
like learning how to place them, but the thing is, if me as an 8-year-old would follow this tutorial and see those lines, and the lines constantly change. It's not even me as an 8-year-old, it's me right now, just being like, but the lines were different just now. Like it's not the same. Like, I'm skipping so many steps, and I have no reason why. I have no idea why I'm doing certain things in this drawing.
The thing with tutorials is, I feel like if you're going to make a tutorial, then it has to be the way that you actually draw your faces or anything. If you're making a tutorial and just making up stuff so that other people can follow it, and then you yourself do not follow it, then it makes no sense for you to make a tutorial like that. If you were now approached by a publisher or just by a person who was like, I want to learn how to draw manga, or I want to draw faces like the way you draw them, and you were commissioned to make a art tutorial, like not necessarily a whole book, but like 1 or 2 tutorials, would you do it? Regardless of what you're being paid for, it's not about the payment, but would you make an art tutorial?
I think it really depends on what I'm supposed to teach drawing. What I'm supposed to teach when drawing. Like, I don't draw manga myself, so I will be like, you got the wrong person, buddy. I know kind of what it looks like, but I can only share my knowledge about that one, not actually draw like someone who draws it, And
but if, for example, someone's like, I want to learn how to draw faces like you do, and they wanted to commission for that, would you accept the commission?
I actually don't really think so, because honestly, my entire art is fully based on the flow and vibe and everything. Like, I know why I'm doing certain things, but I cannot yet explain them, because if you want a simple tutorial from me, you first need like 20 other steps. Because I need to tell you some fundamentals that I've learned through the years, and I cannot do it all in one tutorial. Like, that's also with this. Like, okay, they're simplifying a tutorial of someone who has a lot of experience. Sure, this is part of how they draw things, but at the same time, it's like, it's only a part of how they draw things, and I have to simplify that. So, before this tutorial, they actually have, other tutorials of how they see things and why they do it a certain way. And I do believe the books do have that, but it's not always with the same mangaka. So
honestly, it makes it more difficult, the fact that it switches between mangaka. So one of them explains, oh, I draw bodies this way, and the other one's like, no, I do it this way, actually. Oh, I do not have space for her ahoge. Also, to answer my own question, if someone were to approach me right now and be like, hey, would you make a drawing tutorial for me? I think for me it would also really depend on what that person asks. Like, in the past, I've been commissioned to make some drawing tutorials for a drawing website called PageWorld. I was paid very little. I was paid for it, but it wasn't much. I will not disclose it, but it was peanuts. I mean, for me back then, I was like 16, and I was like, this is so cool. Holy shit, I'm getting paid to make tutorials. But in hindsight, 1, I did not get paid enough, and 2, I should not be making tutorials. Because I was 16 years old. What did I know? I could draw a decent picture for a 16-year-old. Doesn't mean I should be teaching others. But at my current level, I think I would be more fit to explain how to draw to others, but it really depends on what we're drawing.
I'm not making the eyes the same way as the tutorial.
You should follow the tutorial!
Yeah, I'm too rebellious.
What we've learned so far today is Fedri struggles following tutorials, and I follow the tutorial too closely.
Well, the thing is, I don't follow tutorials. I go around and find out.
True.
And you're just like, tutorial, I have to follow these tutorial rules, and I think that's...
But only at the beginning, because once I feel like I've mastered it, I'm like, I'm a genius, I don't need a book anymore.
You're my ADHD and you're my autism. Once again, just like in my youth, I'm focusing so much on the eyes and nothing else. She got eyelids. Oh wait, I missed the eyelids in the last tutorial page part.
Yeah, I just added them as well. I'm so tempted to draw things my own
Yes,
way. It's
same.
like I can't. I'm following a tutorial.
We have to follow the rules.
You're gonna crash so hard after this.
Okay, not gonna lie, but so far the face already kind of looks like, yeah, there could be an anime
You're
from
so
there.
cute!
It reminds me of some style, but I can't put my finger on it.
So cute! I think it's so funny, like we had to draw the ears, and in the final drawing the ears
No
are just
ears.
gone. There's no ears.
I mean, it's a good guideline to where the eyes and everything should be. And also she has earrings that seem to dangle from her jaw.
Yeah.
But, wait,
Classic.
they really aren't on the ears at all.
Yeah, no. Oops, I drew on the table. But like the ears should have been visible because I still have the ear line here. Oh no, wait, I'm not supposed to draw it. I'm just gonna draw the ears, but we have to follow the tutorial, so I'm not allowed to draw the ears. Honestly, I'm finding this tutorial more fun to draw because it's more loose, and that makes it feel like more ways are correct to draw it, while with the Christopher Hart tutorial, because the lines were all very neat, you can really quickly tell when a line is misplaced, and it's less fun to draw. Because it feels more rigid.
I think I'm done.
I'm almost done. Oh, I forgot the chin earring.
Jarring.
Sorry. I'm a little confused by the hair.
I think the hair went
Yours is so cute! That's right! I love it! It's so cute! Okay, almost done.
The neck is so long, but to be fair, the source material is also long.
It's kind of part also of shoujo manga. I think I'm done.
I love the balls. Like, I'm always obsessed with how they used to draw like the gems. Like they would have like a circle, but then like this is dark, so and here's a highlight, and then it will be like a ball or something, and it will be shiny. And I believe I also mentioned it in our first video where it was like I'm obsessed with those 2090s, 80s, whatever. Anime-esque gems they used to draw.
I really want to add some shading beneath the chin, but I'm not.
Yeah, same.
So, okay, so cute.
Oh, spoilers.
Are we done?
I want to add some shading to this gem as
Yeah,
well.
same.
But, okay, later.
Yes. All right. Let's compare. Okay, so here are our finished drawings. First of all, do you guys think we improved? What do you think,
Well,
Valerie?
well-
Oh, sorry, did I improve?
Definitely. I can see the influence of Rina Takamura.
Arina Tanemura?
Yeah, the one you look up to.
I was literally drawing a different person's art though, but
Yeah, but
I was following the
sense that one.
tutorial. No, I think I did a better job.
You definitely did.
Granted, 12-year-old me also did great. She really got the jaw rings correct, so that's nice. But all in all, I think I did a better job. Side note, I love your drawing.
Thank you.
It's so cute. I love how our drawings are very similar, but at the same time, hang on. Like they're very similar,
Like,
but also very different.
They could be
Like, the
from
face-
different animes. Like, I don't know how to explain
like different
it.
mangaka drawing the same character.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Even though we followed
yeah.
the same tutorial, so...
That's really funny.
Yeah.
You can really feel our styles shine through. Okay, now for the comparison to the actual tutorial is... Phew.
Yeah, this one wins, actually.
Yeah. But hey, I think we did a good job. I actually feel like if you combine both of our drawings, then you end up here somewhere in the middle. Because I think I drew the eyes and everything a little too close to each other. And for you, you drew them a bit more wider and a little bit higher. And I think if you like actually combine our two drawings, I think you will get this one. How did you feel about following this tutorial?
It felt a lot nicer.
It did?
Yeah.
Because personally, some things I liked better, which is that it's more sketchy, so you're not like really stuck to trying to copy the exact same line. But I feel like the amount of guidelines is worse.
Yeah.
Like, this is just... they don't explain what they do, And then at the end you have to erase all of them, and you've practically erased like half your drawing, and then you have to redraw it. So I feel like the guidelines, literally just this line, these two would have been enough. Probably. Maybe these two, but any more than that, I don't think it's necessary. Or maybe these and then these two, but whatever. It's a lot of guidelines, and I am missing some instruction on what these lines do. Because I still don't know what these are for. But generally, I do think it's a nicer tutorial because it's a more manga-ish drawing. The proportions are much nicer, and you really work from like a simple shape towards a head. So I think it's a better tutorial. I would rate it like, I think a 7.5 out of 10.
Yeah, in my opinion, it's a bit higher on the scale. Just like you said, but like I wouldn't give it any more because it shows, but it doesn't tell enough.
Yeah.
So you have
but
to
I don't think that's the mangaka's fault. I'm
No.
afraid it's lost in translation or in the layout.
Probably. And like I said before, sure, all these lines don't make sense to us at all, but don't forget this mangaka artist had to explain how they draw after years of drawing and gaining experience, and have to simplify that.
There was probably a reason for this, but we will never know.
Yeah.
So for the last part of this video, instead of following a tutorial, we're actually going to draw in our own style and in our own way. And we flipped through the book and we decided on drawing the girls from the cover because we really love these designs. They're iconic.
They're the ones that made us grab the book in the first place, I think.
They grabbed our interest, so we're going to draw them in our own style. And I'm looking forward to it.
Let's go!
So we're just gonna keep it simple. We're really just gonna do like a headshot or something. And it's gonna be really interesting to see. I will not be using this. Screw the ruler.
I think it's funny because I chose to draw the red one, which is facing the, what's it called? The 3/4? What is it?
3/4 to the left?
Yeah, that. And I'm also tempted to draw it that way because of the example. But I'm just like, maybe I shouldn't follow that. But so make her face frontal, face forward. But then I'm just like, I don't know.
Yeah. Aw. Feathery's stomach just growled for like 5 seconds. Alright, we have finished drawing some of the characters from this book in our own style. And Yay! Wow, Feathery, tell me, how did it go?
I just had a realization. She looks like the blue one from Pretty Cure. One of the blue ones. Pretty Cure?
Yeah, from the first season. I don't know
like
their names, but
the blue one.
And she kind of looks like the one with the short hair. Sort of. It's a bit of a stretch, maybe, but...
Yeah, but mostly because
Just
of the
because-
bow and the hair, honestly. I don't know any of these girls, actually.
Yeah, their outfits are very different. Anyway, how did it go?
Well, I was struggling a bit, but then we realized that I was
Hungry.
very hungry.
They
and
needed a Kit Kat.
a whole truck of them. I needed food, and then I popped off. So here's your sign. If you're not feeling like... Feeling drawing, then maybe check if you need to eat.
You need some fuel. It's okay.
Like the camera.
Yeah, the camera's dying. Yeah, I really like the expression that you drew
Yeah,
and the
I'm very
eyes.
happy about
I really like the character in your style. I think out of all these characters, this character would definitely fit your style the most. Because I think your eye style really suits this character.
It's more sharp, and I like drawing
Elegant.
more You like drawing round eyes, I think.
Yeah, I love drawing
and
round
I
eyes.
like drawing more towards almond. Mm-hmm. How about you?
Yeah,
She's so cute.
Thank you. I surprised myself. I just drew this in one go. I'm really happy with the face. I tried some stuff with the eyes. So you might say like, oh, it's not actually my style because I'm trying stuff. But hey, it's me who's trying. So, but yeah, I like it. I added some shadows and some little highlights, and it's cute. I like it. My only gripe maybe is that I drew this part a little too low. Maybe I should put it a bit higher, but it's fine. The hair looks fluffy.
The way you drew the gems, because I tried doing the style, but
I think you should have left a little more white, like a little line over here can already.
Yeah.
Can we try it?
Maybe.
Put a little line on the edge between the dark and the light.
Like this.
Oh yeah, I meant more like an inner circle.
Let me just.
You don't have to. It's okay.
I want to do it now.
Okay. Anyway, back to our drawing.
Yeah.
Let me move this one out of the way. Here. Our magical girl era. Actually, let me grab our drawings that we did today. We drew a lot today, holy shit.
Yeah.
Here's your girly.
Thank you.
Here's my girly. Here's also my girly. And here's your girly. It really feels like we upgraded. Like, manga drawing faces be like, you start as a child, as a teenager, and then you move up to the more difficult drawing styles and more detail, and then in the end you're like, oh, I found my own style. And that's it for today's video. If there's anything we've learned, it's that these older manga drawing books, honestly, they're still pretty fun. At the very least, they're really fun to flip through.
They're also very inspiring, in my opinion.
Yeah, they are.
It inspired a lot of artists, I think. Just looking at pretty pictures,
Yes.
Seeing lots of different styles and takes.
Yeah, I think, honestly, some of the tutorials in this book are pretty good, pretty interesting. Some of them, like the little side notes that Christopher Hart wrote, not so great, in my opinion. But still, for a beginner, these are really fun books to get started with. Well, thank you all so much for watching today. We really hope you enjoyed. Let us know, did you use manga drawing books or did you have them when you were younger? And if so, which one was your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe if you would like to see more of our videos or watch one of our older videos if you're in the mood for some more art. And yep.
And that's all for today. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Shiro!
Oh my god.
Hallo! Stout!
Shiro, weg dan.
The birds are bad.
Bad boy!